running with the runners, running with the runners, running with the runners, running with the runners, running with the runners.
Yeah.
Happy Monday, everyone. You are running with the runners. It is Monday, July 7th, 2025. We have an action-packed show for you guys. There's so much going on right now. You want to make sure you're paying attention and running with the runners. As always, I got my good brother here, Ricardo Hamilton, a.k.a. Mims, making it make sense. Are you ready for all season Mims? Now is the time to be buying.
Fired up and excited more than ever, folks. Everything that we've been talking about, everything that we've been working towards, we really seeing it getting ready to take place, launch off, to the stratosphere, to the moon, to Mars. And I hope you guys are ready, staying plugged in. And this is why we're going live on a Monday. So much is taking place right now, and we got to keep you guys informed because we're informed, fired up, and excited. We know where this is going, and we want to make sure that you guys really are able to tap in, grasp the magnitude of the opportunity that's presented before you, and actually take action. So, yeah, brother, phenomenal show I know we got for the folks today.
Guys, we're going to get right into this. Next week is Crypto Week, as deemed by the White House. So again, we had a White House presidency that was anti-crypto, that tried to stop crypto. Gary Gensler and the SEC were suing everyone, destroying people's lives. Now we have the most pro-crypto friendly blockchain digital asset White House in the history of the world. So guys, don't worry about the prices. Right now, you want to be accumulating what you think is going to be valuable, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. And so, guys, we're going to start off talking about ISO 20022. Okay, we're going to play this short video here that will kind of explain to you how massive this is. This happens on July 14th of 2025.
A massive shift is coming to global finance. On July 14th, the Federal Reserve flips the switch to ISO 20022. But here's what most people don't realize. Some blockchains were built for this moment, and others weren't. In just a few months, the way money moves between banks will fundamentally change. The Fedwire Funds Service, used by thousands of financial institutions, is upgrading to ISO 20022, a global messaging standard that allows richer, faster, and smarter data transfer. Think of it like moving from walkie-talkies to encrypted smartphones. It's not just clearer, it's a whole new language. Stellar, also known as XLM, already speaks that language. Unlike most crypto projects still scrambling to meet compliance, Stellar was engineered with these financial systems in mind. So here's the first question. If you're a global bank facing strict deadlines, do you choose a blockchain still figuring it out, or one that's been ready from day one, but it gets better? Stronghold, the company behind SHX, just acquired 20022 Labs, making SHX more than just a token. It's the middleware, the missing puzzle piece that connects the old financial system to the new one. Picture this. While others are patching together systems, Stronghold already has the certified bridge in place, complete with ACH audit approval. It's like having the only toll booth open on a highway packed with traffic. And here's the second question. Could this be the moment legacy banking finally gives crypto the keys to the system? This isn't speculation, it's a deadline. And as that July 14th clock ticks down, banks need real solutions, not white papers. Stellar and Stronghold.
Mims, you're the expert here. Make it make sense, brother.
Man, look, the whole system getting upgraded, and there are certain blockchains, certain projects that are already ready, already in place, already compliant. Okay, is a highway to the new financial system. Definitely SHX is in a position in the streamline for that. When we're talking about Nacha, ACH payments, we're talking about a lot of money. Okay, a whole lot of money that's going to be moved through the banking system, and SHX being a preferred partner, okay, of Nacha. And obviously, so when we talk about ISO compliance 20022, July 14th, obviously it's not just XLM, it's not just Stronghold, SHX, it's other ISO compliant blockchains as well. But understand something, that the system is being upgraded. And the reason that this is so exciting, the reason that you want to be aware of this is because you have the ability to capitalize on it. You have the ability to acquire the asset that these blockchains required, like to send data and information and money and transmission of that information is all done on a blockchain, and you need a certain coin, and now we could buy these coins and they're pennies, some of them just a couple dollars, obviously, like XRP at $2. But this is life-changing opportunity. This is generational life-changing opportunity for you to be able to acquire an asset that is integral, that is critical, foundational to the movement of money between banks and institutions and governments to the, in the whole global economy, everything is going on the blockchain. So folks, listen, most people don't even understand how the stock market works. And you don't have to understand all this stuff to be able to take advantage. You just need to know the asset, the use case and utility and its role and function and importance in the monetary system. And then you need to acquire it and secure it and keep it safe. This is an asset that's going to build wealth. I mean, SHX is one of my biggest bags. I got 7 commas. Well, not 7 commas, but I'll say I got a lot of SHX. Okay. Just get you some SHX for sure, but definitely just stay plugged in and get prepared for July 14th and what's happening with these ISO coins.
Yeah. So Ruru there, what you're going to do any token time you wonder, where can I buy a token? You're going to go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap and look up the token. So here we have SHX, which is under a penny right now. You guys can see this has gone over 3 cents last bull market. It's gone up to 2 cents just last January. So think of this as being 50% off. And I'm going to show you a video here that's going to get you even more excited. But anyways, you're going to come here, you're going to go to markets. Okay. Now, a lot of these markets are, they're not, what is that? They're not on, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Kraken. Most of the tokens, if you want to make life-changing wealth, you're not going to find it on Coinbase or Robinhood, right? You got to get into what's called DeFi or decentralized finance or know how to use certain exchanges. Now, we use a wallet called Lobster. You can download that from your app store. And then we send Stellar there or XLM, and then you can swap for Stronghold in that wallet. Mims talks about this in his Mims University. I talk about it in my DeFi school of how to do that. So you can reach out to us if you don't understand at all what we're saying, right? But SHX right now, under a penny is just,
it's a
streaming buy right now.
Oh, it's a steal. And then even at the all-time high in the last bull run, that was during speculation. Understand something. There was no legislation being passed. There was no ISO compliance date and all that at that time. And you can get it in Lobster Wallet. You can get it in MEXC. Obviously, we teach people how to get it on MEXC. And you can also buy it on Uphold, I believe. I believe Uphold has added it as well. Possibly. I believe it is. I have to check again. But yeah, that might be another place. Yeah.
Well, Mim sent me this. I don't think we've played this yet on here. But again, this is Stronghold. And again, guys, this isn't dog meme coins and, crypto bros buying Lambos. This is institutional banking getting into crypto and leveraging it. So just watch a little bit of this video and you guys will understand why when he sent me this, I went and bought some more SHX.
We just made a commitment that most crypto projects talk about but rarely follow through on. We locked 60 billion SHX in a completely immutable smart contract. Just code that automatically manages our token supply for the next 5 years and rolling into the years thereafter, whether we like the market conditions or not. I'm Tammy Camp, CEO of Stronghold, and this is your insider's guide to the future of transparent finance. Today, I want to walk you through the most significant commitment in Stronghold's history, a 60 billion SHX escrow system that fundamentally changes how responsible token treasury management should work. Here's exactly what we deployed. An escrow smart contract alongside 60 individual accounts on Stellar's smart contract platform, Soroban. Each account locks exactly 1 billion SHX and expires on the 15th of every month for the next 5 years. This creates what we call a rolling escrow ladder, a system that ensures long-term supply discipline while still.
So again, guys, they locked up 60 billion SHX into a smart contract. If you don't know what that means, it basically means they cannot touch it. No one can, because it's math, it's code. And once you set that into place, it cannot be undone. And here's what's crazy, guys, is there is, what is that, billion, 100 trillion? 100 trillion SHX total. Let me show you guys what I'm
100
looking at here. Okay. No, billion.
100
Yes, it's
billion. Yeah, not
100 billion.
100 billion. No, that'd been ridiculous.
So I don't know. Who knows with these tokens these days?
Right,
So,
right.
guys, 60% of the supply
Yeah,
is locked up for 5 years.
yeah,
Bullish.
yeah, yeah. Super bullish. Super bullish. So, I mean, and so this is the thing. When you understand, that's what we call it tokenomics, and then you understand the partnerships and the type of on-chain activity that's going to take place. And then you see what the price is right now. Massive opportunity, to get it under a penny right now, about a penny is crazy. It's crazy.
And then let me share this. Mems also sent me this. And this is why we're going live tonight, guys. We normally don't do this. We're going to be going live a lot more because we want to make sure we get this out to as many people as possible. On July 3rd, the House announces week of July 14th as Crypto Week. Today, House Committee on Financial Service Chairman French Hill announced that the week of July 14th will be Crypto Week. The House of Representatives looks forward to considering the Clarity Act, the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, and the Senate's Genius Act as part of Congress's efforts to make America the crypto capital of the world. We are taking historic steps to ensure the United States remains the world's leader in innovation. I look forward to Crypto Week in the House. After years of dedicated work in Congress on digital assets, we are advancing landmark legislation to establish a clear regulatory framework for digital assets that safeguards consumers and investors, provides rules for the issuance and operation of dollar-backed payment stablecoins, and permanently blocks the creation of a central bank digital currency, which is basically what China does, where they can monitor everything you spend, freeze your account whenever they want. So that is awesome that they're doing that to safeguard America's financial privacy. So again, guys, we have the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and the Anti-CBDC bill coming. Mims, July 14th. What a coincidence. It just happens to be the same time ISO 20022 goes live from the Federal Reserve. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Ain't no such thing as coincidence, folks.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is falling into alignment. Okay. And I see somebody said not on Uphold. Okay, it might have been another coin. I'm thinking about Velo or something else, maybe on SH on Uphold. But yeah, you can get it in Lobster Wallet and swap it out, or you get on Mexi. And yeah, I'm bullish on Velo as well. But yeah, I mean, July 14th, we got ISO, we got Basel, we got Crypto Week. I mean, we got them, legislation and regulations being passed. I mean, this is legitimized space now, folks. Like, if you're not in blockchain and crypto, I don't think you're ready for the future. No. I think you're going to get left in the past and you're going to get wiped out financially. Look, central banks are done. We don't need them anymore. Even the ECB and Christine Lagarde, that's what they're worried about. We're now, anybody, certain people able in governments and institutions being able to create their own stable coin, backing it by treasuries, or certain type of bonds and things of this nature. And so, the government takes bonds and supports a stable coin, as opposed to taking bonds and giving them to the Federal Reserve to create dollars and put us in debt and, charge us interest on the debt and all this and that. So it's a whole new day, folks. We're really going through a reset right now. It's really amazing. What an amazing time to be alive. This is a foundational shift in humanity on a global scale. And you happen to be alive during this time. Most people just don't realize how significant this is. This is like, I don't know, the Revolutionary War or, World War I or II, like the Bretton Woods type of, situation here that we're in, where the whole world has changed forever. And so it's exciting when you understand that there's an opportunity for you, as opposed to being like the masses of people who are either distracted or scared and have no idea what to do.
Yeah, and I think the video said it well. Is like basically the banking system we have now are walkie-talkies. Yeah. And we're going to secured end-to-end transcription, super cell phones that use satellite towers.
Right.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Jack, we are holders of Velo.
Yeah.
Holders of Velo. Great time to buy some Velo. What's the you're a Velo guy. What's the purpose of Velo again? Do you remember?
I just look at like the XRP of Asia. Velo is like the XRP of Asia. You know what I mean? And Velo is definitely a big one you want to have in your bag. And you can get that in Lobster Wallet as well. Swap out your XLM for Velo.
Melly, not financial advice, but I would not hold off. Like this week is when I'm buying quite a bit. So you want to buy before things start rolling. Like I think right now, like Ricardo and I have talked about this. I think the big institutions are and have been buying. They just do it what's called over the counter or OTC, so the price doesn't move.
Yeah.
But I think right now they're trying to keep us distracted. You know, the whole Epstein list doesn't exist anymore, and you know who knows what else they're distracting us with. I don't even pay attention to most of it. Yeah, I would start, you know, stacking up your favorite assets as possible, because when this happens, guys, it's game over. Okay. Mass altcoin ETF approvals coming. Reuters confirms the SEC is drafting a blanket framework to streamline all spot crypto ETF approvals. And I think there's like 50 of them. The goal is a faster, standardized process that could accelerate the new launches. So, guys, we're talking about Solana ETFs, XRP ETFs, Avalanche, HBAR. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. When this happens, if you have not gotten in before this happens, you're too late. Like, you're cooked.
I mean, look, the tokenization of everything, folks. The tokenization of the stock market, tokenization of the bond market, tokenization of the real estate market, tokenization, you know, of everything, okay, down to fine art, tokenization of all assets. And so there are blockchains that are going to be facilitating that. There are coins that you could buy right now that are going to benefit massively from that transition, from that transfer. So it's just you staying plugged in and acquiring those assets and keeping them in your decentralized wallet. Man, I'm just, what a time, yo. What a time.
Well, this one's for you, Mims. If you guys don't know, Mims is way more into XRP than I am. But we both hold it.
Yeah.
XRP isn't joining the financial system. It is becoming the financial system. Regulated stablecoins, treasury rails, ISO messaging, and future pipelines are locking XRP into the banking core before the crowd even wakes up. Still think this is just another altcoin wake up. So here we have, you know, HSBC, BitGo, Visa, Coinbank, Flash Payments, Standard Chartered. The center of all of this is XRP and other ISO tokens being at the center of this regulatory aligned financial future, live scaling and accelerating. Mims, anything you want to add to this on, you know, just how massive this is going to be?
Yeah, man, I'm just elated over here. I mean, people have no idea. There's like over 1,200 or so NDAs that is, you know, institutions, you know, and others have signed with Ripple. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of information when it comes to partnerships and stuff that they've done in the back end that they had to keep under wraps. And all of it's going to come out, you know. And so when they flick the switch, the switch will be flicked. It's not going to be some slow rollout. They've been building in the background because they already knew, listen, this was a setup from the beginning. They already knew the system was going to collapse because it was designed to collapse with the inception of the Federal Reserve under the weight of the debt and to be able to confiscate the wealth of this nation and its people. You know, that's what the founding fathers talked about. So in 2008, that was the first shot. You know, that was it. You know, and now we are where we are now, and we need a solution out of that system, out of this debt-based fiat monetary system, and it's blockchain. And there are only certain projects that are in the position to do what needs to be done. And that's XRP. And that's what they're saying. They're not joining the financial system. It's becoming the financial system. You know, it is that go-between. And when, you know, you listen to, what's his name of XRP, or Ripple, was Brad Garlinghouse, right? He talks about moving all the money. All the money is going to move on the blockchain, folks. Quadrillions of dollars are going to move on the blockchain. There are certain projects that are going to be facilitating a massive amount of that movement. And you have the ability to put yourself in position to capitalize on it. That's the time that you're in right now.
So again, guys, countries are investing into these ISO tokens. India is leading the crypto adoption. Nigeria, Indonesia, Singapore, right? And again, guys, we're talking about XRP, XLM, XDC, Algorand, IOTA, Quant, HBAR, and they always forget
DAG. There's
DAG.
DAG.
Yep.
And then
Constellation, DAG,
yeah,
and
there's
is
a
it
couple other ones.
LCX? Is there exchange? LCX,
Yeah,
I think.
I think CX. Yeah, I think it's a couple of other ones. Yeah, but yeah, ISO compliance. Yep. Even yeah, but go ahead.
Bitcoin records its highest weekly close in history. This just happened July 6th. So again, before alt season happens, Bitcoin typically takes off. People make profits from Bitcoin, and it funnels into the other tokens. Our boy Echo, who we've had on before, again, major changes are happening. July 14th is just the beginning. Get ready. Crypto week is about to be wild. A series of massive financial system shifts are happening right before our eyes, and it's all syncing up. So we have the July 14th, Fed now goes ISO. And then November 2025 is when Swift officially goes live on the ISO. That's the final piece of the puzzle. So again, he even has the actual, screenshot from this. On July 14th, per Federal Reserve requirements, our wire sending format will be switching from FAIM to ISO, resulting in updates to data fields for wire transfers. Please refer to the Resource Center. I mean, guys, again, I think we've beaten this dead horse. This is happening. You better be ready.
Facts. Oh, somebody said 17 to 1900 NDAs now. Okay. Listen, folks. It's what a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive. Dream bigger. Okay. Start thinking about buying some towns. Okay. There's a lot of people going to need some help because unfortunately, a lot of people are not in position. But I think a lot of us, we're going to be so wealthy that we're going to be in position not only to help ourselves and help our families and friends, but people outside of that circle, and be able to come together and set our own organizations up, our own DAOs, buy our own towns, help out people and really do some good in the world. It's going to come down to us. They say the meek shall inherit the earth, the wealth of the wicked laid up for the righteous, type of thing. And those who got eyes to see and ears to hear, this is, the opportunity, ain't nobody coming to save you. Nobody coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. And God gave you the brain and the ability, to take in information and apply it and position yourself for what's yours. So yeah, bro, all this news, all this information is just 100% confirmation we're in the right place ahead of time.
No, for sure. And again, guys, the big rumor is that made in the USA cryptocurrencies could be tax free. So a couple ones that are my favorite that are on this list. Chainlink is always, I think, one of the safest bets in crypto that still has a lot of upside. I like Avalanche. I like Sui. I love HBAR. I love Near. I love Ondo. This is Ondo. I like Aptos as well. Mims, what are your favorites here that you would be buying? I know yours would be a little bit different than mine.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't got Super on there. But yeah, anything US is going to, get a lot of favor. But yeah, I mean, HBAR, my goodness, HBAR is going to be huge. Yeah. Obviously, XLM, XRP. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we love Sui too. Ondo, yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, folks, I mean, this whole space, you got to understand all the money, is going to be moving on blockchain. You know what I mean? And a lot of these projects, when Bitcoin rises, a lot of projects rise anyway, let alone these projects being US based and, some of them ISO compliant and, just the developers and networking community and things that they got going on and utility. So you can't, you can't go wrong, with any of them really. I think they're all well, positioned to benefit.
And so, we want to take a minute here. And if we're going to talk about made in the USA coins, we got to talk about Texit, Mims. You messaged me today. Right. Yeah. You said Texit just hit an all-time high of almost 145 today. And guys, I mean, look at what this token has done in a year. I mean, in January, it was 20 cents. In April, it was 43. In May, it was $1. Now we're in June, July, and we're at basically like $1.40. And guys, here's the best thing about this, and I'll let Mims talk about this, right? Is one time we bought a miner and I don't have to deal with it, right? Like they do it all for us. But every single day, Mims, while I'm sleeping, while I'm on the live with you, while I'm on a phone call, while I'm sitting by my pool, every single day, I'm getting paid Texit coins straight to my wallet. That's decentralized. It's actually, hold on.
Yeah.
It's actually right here, right? So I'm getting coins sent straight to my cold storage wallet that I can sell anytime I want. Of course, I'm not, because I think the price is going way higher. But guys, this is an American made coin that is a proof of work token, meaning it is like Bitcoin. It is like Litecoin, is like Bitcoin Cash. It's not just like people pushed a couple buttons and create a bunch of tokens out of thin air like they do on Solana and Base and, you know, those type of things. Real physical miners that also mine other tokens for another, you know, income stream. But Mims, an American-based company that is actually going to be building on the layer 2, because it's a fork of Litecoin, having, you know, stable coins and other things on the layer 2 of Litecoin that's decentralized using proof of work. So Mims, we love Texit, and I love what you talk about, an asset producing an asset. So break it down for the people.
Yeah, this is huge, folks. This is totally different. Most people are buying crypto, and we talked about some top cryptos that you should buy, that you should have. But most people aren't mining crypto. You know, if you can go back in time and mine Bitcoin or buy Bitcoin, you know, obviously it's better to mine Bitcoin because you're getting paid in Bitcoin every single day than having to buy Bitcoin. In my opinion, I love the idea of being able to own a piece of the blockchain, okay, for life and continue every single day to receive the coin of that blockchain. So here what we have with Texit, and everybody should have this miner, because you owning a piece of this layer 1 blockchain, this proof of work blockchain, in which Bitcoin is a proof of work blockchain and has a miner, so does Texit. Okay. And every single day for the rest of your life and beyond, you can pass this on to your loved ones. You're going to be receiving the coin, the Texit coin. Now, this coin is going to go to your cold storage wallet. Okay. You can sell it at any time. It's liquid, right? So you can sell it on the exchange and move that money around how you like, you know, or what a lot of us might do, because we just mentioned a lot of different coins, right? Wouldn't you love to be able to buy those coins every single day? Well, you can take the coins from your miner if you wanted to and swap them out and convert them and eventually end up getting XRP every single day from a miner. It's not an XRP miner, it's a Texit miner. But you can take your coins and do what you want with them. And like Mike just showed you, the Texit coin was pennies a couple months ago. Now it's over $1.40 something. It's going higher, folks. The Texit coin is projected to go to $16 per coin. And when you buy the miner, you own that for life every single day for the rest of your life. You're getting paid in crypto, this asset. And then you can convert that asset into any other crypto if you want, or you can sell it and spend the money. And the miner right now is $995. Okay, we have a way to help people get a discount on it. If you want, you reach out to us. We can show you how to get a discount. But it's $995, less than $1,000. You own a piece of a blockchain, a layer 1 blockchain that has physical miners all throughout Texas. Okay, that's a proof of work blockchain that is a fork of Litecoin, fast and cheap. The community is growing, the infrastructure is growing. Okay, the value of the coin is rising. Okay, this is what you want to see, especially when you do some more research on, you know, Bobby Gray and how does his track record and you know what he's done in the blockchain space already. You know, like with the coin Mike showed you, he held it up. You know, and all this stuff. So it's really exciting to be in a blockchain and crypto space, not just to buy crypto, but to own a miner. Okay, to own a miner and be able to get paid in cryptocurrency every single day for the rest of your life. Spend the money how you like, convert it how you like, or just store it and hold it to accumulate more of the asset. But yeah, Texit coin, we're fired up and excited about that. And listen, if you guys want to go to Thailand with us, just let us know. We're going to Thailand in September. Okay. We're going to Thailand in September. You want to find out, let us know, but definitely tap in with the runners and get you a miner.
Yeah, guys, I'm just excited about this because, you know, proof of work, actual real miners, this is what they look like, just so you guys understand, right? It's like $9,000, right? I don't have the time. I don't have the room to be able to host these. That's what Texit is doing. You can see here, Bobby Gray is showing one of my friends the actual miners that they have here. And they actually, rather than using fans to try to cool them, they're using the state-of-the-art liquid that the miners can run in that keep them cool. It's like 20 times more energy efficient, and it's way more quieter than the old mining farms that used to use fans and they were super loud and stuff like that. So again, guys, this is absolutely massive. And Mims, I just looked at it. I logged in my account. I have now mined 7, and we've only been in this for like a month or two, right? I've mined 713 coins times 140. That's $998, Mims. So I have essentially broken even just from mining Texacoin. Now it's all house money. Because again, a miner's only, Mim said $995. We can actually get them for $945. But we're not even talking about the commissions, guys, right? We're not talking about the $3,000 a week that you can make just helping people support liberty and freedom. So you guys definitely want to reach out to us, get started with Texa as soon as possible, because where we're going from here, we're all going to look back and kind of laugh at, remember when the coin was $1.40, we kind of have this path to $16 is kind of what the community is looking forward to.
Yeah.
So,
and the miner, and this is the thing, folks, you're not going to get the miner in the mail. You're not, this is not, do I have to worry about having it on my computer? Do I have space? Or, do I have to worry about the electricity in my home? Or do I have to worry about setup and updates? No, you don't have to worry about none of that. The miner is going to stay in Texas in the mining facility. You just own the ability to receive the daily asset every single day because you own, you have that miner. So that's another good thing about it. You don't have to worry about setup and all that other stuff. You pay, less than $1,000 every single day for the rest of your life and beyond. You're mining cryptocurrency. You can do whatever you want with the digital asset. And like I said, the coin is projected to go to 16, this time next year.
Yeah, this is the only thing you're going to get in the mail. You're going to get 3 of these. You're going to get this, right? This is actually a gift you can give to people. And when they buy their first Texa miner from you, you're going to get this. This is an Ethereum cold wallet. And this is where your commissions will go to. So if you run with the runners, you make $3,000 a week. It'll go to this cold storage wallet. And then this is your Texacoin cold storage wallet. Mims, and I said this on our Zoom training last night. I've paid $15,000 for a node before and he didn't get anything. I'm getting 3 cold storage wallets just because I bought 1 miner. And this is absolutely next level what Bobby Gray has set up here. Yeah,
I agree 100%. A lot of people, don't really know about mining crypto. And this is the best way to get into mining. Like I said, you can buy cryptocurrency or you can get paid in it. You know what I'm saying? You can own a piece of the blockchain and every single day you're getting some crypto in your wallet that you can do whatever you like with it. And the value of that is sustained and growing. So
yeah, and I love what you said there too, right? Is like, listen, if you guys are into Bitcoin, XRP, whatever, any token, get a Texas miner. And if you want to sell the tokens every day and buy some of that, you can, right? So you can, once you have a miner that is paying you out that actually has some value, you can convert that into any cryptocurrency you want. Stack more Bitcoin, stack more XRP, more Ethereum, more Solana, whatever it is that you're into. That's the beauty of the blockchain is once you get the education from people like Mims or I, you can do whatever you want. You can go from this to that, this blockchain to that currency to this, to that dollar. Guys, it is financial freedom. And they are about to print more dollars, guys, right? Trump wants lower interest rates. Well, inflation drops to 1.75%. That is below the Fed's 2% target. In my Game of Thrones voice, Fed rates are being cut. Rates are being cut. They're coming. So get ready for that. That means more dollars entering the system, meaning your dollars purchasing power will go down and assets will go up. Metaplanet buys another 2,205 Bitcoin worth $240 million. They now hold 15,555 Bitcoin worth $1.69 billion. Bitcoin supply on exchanges has fallen to a new low. The green line is the balance of Bitcoin on exchanges, guys. There is going to be a supply shock. I don't know when it will happen, but it will happen because people will go to get Bitcoin or XRP out of an exchange and they won't be there. So don't keep your crypto on an exchange, not, a big amount, but the price keeps going up. The actual Bitcoin they have goes down. The US government just dropped an appeal on Tornado Cash lawsuit. That's good for crypto.
Oh, that's huge. That's one of the craziest things for me in crypto, I swear.
They're having a hearing on crypto tax policy on July 9th. If the 0% capital gains becomes reality, markets will explode. And again, guys, here's the charts. Okay, you can see here the downward trend keeps getting longer, right? That's why the cycle is so different than the other ones. But I think we are about to hit the parabolic phase. And we have never seen a bull market with this, Mims. We've never seen a bull market with ETFs. We've never seen. What's that?
I was saying all of them, all the previous bull runs are speculation.
Right.
This is legitimized now.
Yeah.
Being
We've never
legitimized,
had banks and the Federal Reserve talking about it. We've never had a president and an administration so crypto friendly.
Right.
We could have tax-free crypto, no capital gains on taxes, a stable coin bill. Like, I don't think we understand how big this is, right? They printed 8 trillion during the pandemic. They sent us 1,400. They gave the rest of their friends and left you with inflation. What are you going to do about it? That's the question you have to ask yourself right now. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to secure these digital assets now while you still can. I mean, guys, look at these prices.
You're going to get me upset. Something like that just get me upset. People thought they was getting something for free from the government. Ain't nothing for free. And then now look at the cost of living. Look, housing is unaffordable. People are barely getting by. And, all they've done is print more money. The wealthy got wealthier, and they made it seem like they gave people something and really took from them. And this is what people, they keep, getting circle jerk with this system, man. You better wake up. You better wake up. Start doing for self, man. Do for self. That's it.
So I just want to document this right now, guys, right? Bitcoin's at 107. Ethereum's at 2,500. Solana's at 150. But I want you guys to look at some of these coins. I just want to remember the price of these. Sui is under $3.
Oh my God. What is
Chainlink? Chainlink. They just signed a deal with MasterCard. So anyone can buy crypto with a crypto or debit card like instantly. Is under $14. Stellar under 25 cents. Avalanche $17. Telegram, Toncoin, 273.
Ton's gonna be huge. They just set up a situation in Dubai, I think, where people who have a certain amount of ton. I don't even want to. We gotta find it. I'll post it.
Okay, we'll cover
Facebook.
that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's freaking huge.
H bar at 15 cents. What else do I like here? Oh, Tau, guys. Oh my gosh, Tau. Tau's at 318.
Oh, Tau at 318 right now. Oh,
hold on.
Oh, it dipped down. It was like 330 something. It was.
I gotta see what I got in here right now, Mems.
It was like 330 something.
I'm telling you guys, Tau, mark it down. It's like Bitcoin AI. Hold on. If I have money in here, I'm buying Tau right now.
Mike loves Tau. Mike is gonna be.
All right, I got 420 in my account right now. I ain't waiting. I'm taking action. This is live. You guys are seeing this.
Y'all better run when the runners run.
Hold on.
I'm not run when the runners run.
All right, I'm gonna buy one. Buy Tau. Going one. Give me one more Tau. I'm gonna stake this. I'm gonna buy some the subnets, guys. If you don't know about Tau subnets, you have no idea what is going on. All right, I'm going big screen here just so you guys can see I ain't playing with you. Boom, right there.
Bing bong.
No, get out of here.
Crypto.com. You purchase one towel, baby. You in there like swimwear. Let's go. Lace
Hey.
up. Let's get wealthy.
Listen,
Don DeMarco.
bro, BitTensor, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, if that's, I mean, this thing has already gone to $700.
Yeah.
Like,
Easy 2x.
yeah, I mean, easy 2x. And that was,
Easy 2x.
you know, so I'm
That
just
was
telling you guys,
going-
this is stuff we
yeah.
talk about and teach. Near at $2.13. Are you kidding me? That's
Put it back on
insane.
big screen, Mike. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, I'm bullish on Crow. Oh my God, I'm bullish on Crow. Crow is going to be a bank. Donald
This
Trump
is
is working
the
with
crypto.com, you're saying?
Yeah, CRO.
Yeah, CRO.
The CRO.
8 cents.
If you click on that last,
That went up to almost $1 last time, didn't it?
Exactly. We're going to see Crow back at $1, folks. I
Yeah,
just
89, 90 cents. Yep, I remember
I
that.
put $1,000 in that a couple of days ago. Probably put some more in there. Yeah, that's easy going back to $1. The gains on that is going to be crazy. Crypto.com, massively undervalued. Some of the meme coins on there as well, undervalued. Crow with knife. You know, just what a time. I'm telling you, what a time.
Yeah, and you know, like other tokens, like I mean, Lingo. I'm gonna buy more Lingo. Lingo's at like 3 cents right now. This is an RWA play. I gotta buy more of this tonight too. 3 cents. This thing has been up to 60 cents. What is that? What just to its all-time high? Let's see here. 60 cents
10
divided by 3.
20x.
0.
No, wait, 4. Yeah. That chart looked like Super chart. We're gonna have to show Super next.
I mean, that's at least what you got? 318x
Yeah, about
all-time
20.
high.
Yeah.
18x to all-time high. Another one we love. This is another one I'm buying. Supra. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, we buy the
shut
tech.
the front door.
Buy the tech. Oh yeah, it pumped recently. I think it pumped when you bought
Shut
it, Mike.
the front door.
Did you buy it that night when we talked? You like, I'm buying some more? Because it was like
No, I didn't.
it was like 0.0019, I think, that night, and now it's
Yeah.
up like what?
0.2 of a penny, and it's been above 5 cents.
Yeah. Oh, the gains on that when we get back to just where we were is over 1,000%. It's a couple 1,000% gains. I'm gonna probably buy some Super tonight. I got to put $100, $200 extra in there.
Yeah.
For some more. Yeah, it's crazy. That's what you look for.
All right.
A lot of times people look for the
Mims,
stuff
I
that
think we
pumps
got to end the stream and go and buy crypto.
Yeah, facts. Right.
All right. So tomorrow, guys, we're gonna be live at our regular time, Tuesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard. We're gonna keep covering more crypto content for you guys. We're gonna keep telling you guys about Texit and how amazing it is. And I don't want to ruin the surprise, but we're gonna have pretty soon. We're gonna have a very big announcement that Mims and I are gonna be getting, but it's already happened, but we're gonna wait for it to make it official.
Yeah, tap in, folks, man. We having fun. This is a time. I mean, if you're not having fun, if you're not excited about the future, if you don't see you know, who you are, where you are, the opportunity that you have, you know, where you're going to be, you know, you're not running with the runners. You need to be running with the runners. Okay. You need to be optimistic. You need to be fired up. You need to be excited. You need to know that you are in the right place and everything is working in your favor and that you're ahead of the curve. You're ahead of the masses right now. And your life is getting ready to change beyond what you can even conceptualize. But it's big, folks. It's big. Acquire these assets, put yourself in position to win, lace up. You're running with the runners. Let's get wealthy.
That's it. Last one here. Peachy, you can get Texit on DexTrade or Bitmart.
Yeah.
But hit up Mims or I and we'll show you how you can get it easier and get it paid every day.
Yeah.
Last thing I'll say, guys, we are also going to Atlanta soon. So if you want to save money on streaming, on wireless, on healthcare, then hit us up because what we're going to do is going to completely change the game as well. But we'll bring that to you guys another date. All right, guys, everyone have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Lace up. Let's get wealthy.